Thanks, councillors. It was a good discussion. We're on 11.3 multipurpose and evacuation centre operation and management agreement that was moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Packard. Is it before Councillor Thompson closes debate? Does anyone else have anything to say? Right, Councillor Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. As somebody who is usually very risk adverse, I think that the greater risk of not accepting this proposal is to do nothing and to have a brand new facility that comes with so much expectation sitting vacant doing nothing. And I think that we need to be supporting and encouraging the initiative of people, and I think we need to look forward to what can be developed within that centre. Who knows, there may be pickleball, there may be indoor, there may be croquet coming up, there may be indoor bowls. It's an opportunity, and I think that to give a young team the opportunity to actually show people what they can do is far less of a risk than doing nothing.
Thank you, Councillor.
Madam Mayor,
yes.
I speak. I just want to be on the record as saying that I don't think it's a proposal in the best interests of the community and exposes them to financial risk. And for that reason, I'll not be supporting it.
Thank you. Councillors, all those in favour? I've got everyone but Councillor Larter and Councillor Inglis. Thank you. 11.4, establishment of Women's Shed, Talbingo, in principle support. We have 6 recommendations there. Do I have moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Hardwick. Councillor Thompson.
Look, Madam Mayor, it's in principle support, and I think that that's something that we need to keep in mind if they start coming back asking us that they have the water connected and the power connected and they want a car park and sorts of things. So as long as we do go with the in principle support at this point in time.
Should we also be looking if there's maybe another space that's already got the water and the power and everything connected to it in Talbingo?
Well, there's already a men's shed there that I thought they might have even put it next to that. But anyway, this is a group of people, a very passionate group of people who want to go far beyond just the men's shed or the sitting around drinking coffee. They want to, as they've mentioned in their report, they want to do even first aid courses and speaking and writing and crafts and you can't actually do that in a men's shed where you've got all of the, it's a bit like when you were doing photography in a dark room, you've got a wet area and a dry area, and the same with men's sheds and women's sheds.
I was just going to say, through you, Madam, that the people that our property officer has been dealing with on this, they have suggested that they will have access to grant funding and they will not come to council with a burden of water, sewer, and they're actually committed to actually making it work themselves.
I did smile at the Constitution where in order to be a member you just have to be a natural person.
Naturally.
Not a robot.
Any other comments, councillors? All those in favour? Unanimous, thank you. Good evening, Councillor Larter. 12.1, Audit and Risk and Improvement Committee, 13th of May, moved by Councillor Packard.
Even though I wasn't there.
Seconded by Councillor Wirtz. Councillor Packard.
No, I've got nothing to say because I was away on leave when it happened. So I've read them the same as everybody else.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got one recommendation there. All those in favour? Unanimous. 12.2, Local Traffic Forum, 13th of May.
What a surprise.
So we've got just the 2 recommendations there, but within that quite a bit. Moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Hardwick. Councillor Thompson.
I need to say that it is still a bit frustrating having a forum and not a committee. There are things that people want to raise that you can't really raise because it doesn't fall within the parameters. So we are still working through that. And when you look at in point 2, item 7.6, a special event about application for the Soma Arts and Music Festival, through the Traffic Committee, the only thing that the Traffic Committee considers with these applications is the impact on traffic movement or entrances, exits and things like that. It's got nothing to do with the actual DA overall.
Could I bring up item 7.1, the road closure and detour on Broadleaf Park, which is actually going to put a really big, it's for, I understand, 5 weeks if they close it completely, or 12 weeks if they close one lane. This is my understanding. You were at the meeting, so please correct me. That is going to put out the Softwoods working group on like all the trucks coming through there greatly. It's quite a lot of people do use the link road. It's a big impost on a lot of people. I'm just wondering how the negotiations are going through you to the acting director of infrastructure. Are we negotiating some sort of agreement to just say to the community, we understand that we're putting you out for quite a large period of time. For this reason, you know, there's this compensation or anything like that.
So there was quite a comprehensive report that the traffic committee considered, and as you rightfully stated, there was pros and cons between the alternate. The alternate is keep a road under traffic control down to one lane for 12 weeks, which has a big impact on the exact people
3
that
months,
you're saying that are impact at the moment, or close that small section of road off and have some detours around locally, which adds a few minutes. Or,
No,
more.
it's not a few minutes. It's a big change.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I don't know the area as
Oh,
well
sorry.
as you do.
Yeah, I know it very well.
But the basis of the report was that impact can be felt over 5 weeks instead of 12. And it was the lesser of the two evils that the committee of the Traffic Forum thought would suit the community. Obviously, we need to engage with some communication with the industry and the residents that are affected. It's actually it's a forestry road that's actually impacted, but the detours around affect council roads. So hence why it was debated at the local traffic forum. But both the forestry industry and council need to do appropriate communication to make sure that people are aware of what's coming up and why, and put the context behind it. As I understand it, they've already started having those discussions with the industry within the Softwoods working industry group. So
So coming back to the point, obviously any compensation to the community for
No.
this
Nothing.
Yeah, they get a new
inconvenience.
road when it's finished.
They don't.
I beg your
They
pardon?
get a better road at the end of the day.
this
This is for putting the lines
this
across.
project
the
is
power
about
lines.
stringing
There's no
stringing
The
power
power
lines
lines.
across roads.
So that's-
Yeah.
And what is the most efficient
nothing.
way that has the least impact on the community, and hence that was the report that the
Yeah.
traffic forum considered.
I feel there should be some compensation, so that could be taken off
Madam
at
Mayor,
another time.
just to, unless anyone, does anyone else want to speak? Or was Michelle?
Oh, is it? Councillor Thompson wants to close debate. Does anyone else have any opinion about this?
So it's not for the repair of the road.
No.
it's-
No.
It's for the.
It's for the
Stringing.
stringing the power line.
Oh, okay. I thought it was for.
Yeah, because it crosses that link road 4 or 5 times. So
Yes.
and so, but the detour isn't just 5 minutes. It means when you're
I know,
going
I
up,
know
you've got to
what
go
you
the
mean.
lower date
Yeah.
and then down the old Tumbarumba Road.
Yep.
The old Tumbarumba
Really-
Road is already complaining about
It increased.
traffic. It is going to make a big impact, and we are going to hear about it. As
I think you
councillors.
should be negotiating for compensation for those.
I think
people as well.
This is an opportunity.
Yeah,
If you close the road for 5 weeks, couldn't you upgrade the road while it's closed?
oh, well, it's a forest
Forestry
road.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's actually in good nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
always thought, I'm confused by the way their lines go. I always thought the shortest distance between 2 points was a straight line, but
The road doesn't necessarily go straight.
no, but neither does it.
yeah. So, I don't know. Do we put in an amendment that we go into negotiations, or is
I think so.
That's
It's a
nothing to do
negotiation.
with the traffic committee.
I know, but it's something that needs
That's
to be
something
done.
that's council needs. to
Maybe it
do.
needs to be a mayoral minute.
I'm happy to
But
raise the issue with the people that made the application.
Does the road in question come under the maintenance agreement with
No.
Hughley?
No, it's a
No.
forestry road.
It's a forestry.
No, the one, the
not
road that the detour is going.
Yes.
The old Tumbarumba Road, yeah,
So
and
that's under the maintenance agreement already.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, but the locals are already complaining about usage.
Right, okay, thank you. It could be a mayoral minute extraordinary meeting, couldn't it?
Ah, could be two. Perhaps one of those out in 2 weeks.
Sure you-
Councillor Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I hear all that you're saying and I share the frustration which I raised at the actual forum itself with the representatives who were there. The incredibly stupid thing with all of this is that because it's considered a state significant project, they don't even have to abide by the usual standard rules and regulations of how long, like we keep talking about the 80 kilometres out on Go Cup Road that goes for about 50 metres, which under any other guideline is not permissible. You can only have it for a minimum distance. I think it's 2 meters, and the same with passing and turning. So state significant projects have rules of their own that they abide by, that they don't have to actually listen to anything that the community says. They can do what they want. And it's not about the standard of the road, of the old Tumbarumba Road, that it's going to be left. What it is, it comes back to that point made at the Buck meeting recently of 293,000 kilometres travelled in 1 week by the vehicles. And so it's pushing additional traffic onto roads that are not designed to cater for that much traffic, especially the ones of that size and the number of movements. And the level of frustration is incredibly high. I have spoken with Carly Porteous from Softwood's working group and shared the concerns that I have, that our road system is not being treated fairly because of the state significant project, which can do what it wants, when it wants, and it can put any guideline there it wants, and we have no say. And I think that's something that with the local government, New South Wales conference coming up, is a motion that this council should be putting up. State significant projects should be held accountable for the genuine impacts. They say it's only short term. That's rubbish. It's an ongoing issue, and they should be held accountable for the impact they have on our communities.
Thank you, Councillor Thompson. And Dr. Joe McGurr is aware of this issue. I'll continue to liaise with him. Councillors, we have those 2 recommendations. All those in favour?
Just want to clarify it later.
No. Okay, 12.3 minutes of the Narrabang Billa Koori Liaison Committee on the 20th of May 2026. We've got 2 recommendations there.
Is that?
Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Packer. Any trouble with it? Councillor Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just to clarify, it's Narrabang Billa Koori, and it stands for, as it mentions down in the report itself, it's about country, river and people, and it was the name that was decided by the members of the committee to actually highlight what that committee stands for. There was to be a Sorry Day walk on the 26th of May, and it bucketed down rain, so that was transferred to the Friday, and there were probably around 150 people who participated in that, predominantly our beautiful school children from across the Tumut area. And also to remind everyone that we've received invitations for the NAIDOC week coming up the first weekend in July. There's a flag raising from council on the Tuesday in Tumut, Wednesday up in Tumbarumba. But NAIDOC week, they're the events that council is actually participating in to recognise NAIDOC week. But the local communities are organising other events, and those programs will be out.
And I will make a commitment to get my pronunciation better.
That's okay. That's okay.
Any other comments, councillors? You're happy to close?
That's it, guys.
Yep. All those in favour? 12.4, that's the Tumbarumba Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander Liaison Committee, moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Wirtz. Councillor Thompson, can I just say thank you for your commitment to these 2 committees? We've got-
Pleasure, it was my choice.
So we have the two recommendations there.
Yes, Madam Mayor, we had to clarify with the Tumbarumba, and they choose to go by the Tumbarumba Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander Liaison Committee, so they've chosen their name. We did have to clarify that the committee itself is about issues pertaining to the Aboriginal Torres Strait Islanders, it's not a general free-for-all of, they did raise some traffic issues, so, and again, on that Wednesday up in Tumba. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillors, two recommendations there, all in favour? Unanimous, thank you. 12.5, Tumut Aerodrome Committee meeting, just to note those, that meeting held on the 12th of May. Councillor Packard, seconded by Councillor Hardwick. All those in favour? 12.6, minutes of the Glenroy Heritage Reserve Committee on the 5th of November, one recommendation there, and which was the general and AGM on the 4th of February and the 13th of May. I intended all of those. Moved by Councillor Hardwick, seconded by Councillor Packard. All those in favour? Thank you. 12.7, minutes of the Tooma Recreation Reserve Committee on the 25th of November. 26, very exciting to see the change of guard there, and thank you to the people who have stuck with it for such a long time. Nice to see all the youth involved there. Do I have a mover? Councillor Hardwick, seconded by Councillor Wirtz. Councillor Hardwick, no.
No, I'm happy to.
All those in favour? And councillors, that brings to the conclusion of the meeting today. Thank you very much for your attendance. And we will see you again on the 2nd of July for an extraordinary
Oh.
meeting.
2nd of July.
You can-
Is that next?
I might close the meeting.